Want to learn how to add a border to your chunky blanket? Let's grab some chunky yarn and start. Start at any edge or corner, and this is where I have cast off. So see those 2 loops? You're gonna pull your working the yarn through that loop and make a loop about 2 fingers wide. Leave a tail, pull up a second loop through the next 2 loops. See how it's through both of those loops back there. Make sure they're the same size, and then squeeze them together. You're gonna push your working yarn through those 2 loops. See, I'm kind of holding it to make another loop. So you kind of condense those 2. Push your working yarn through the next blanket edge loops, and I'm grabbing both of those on the edge. Squish your 2 loops together and push your working yarn through those 2 loops to make 1 loop. You repeat this all the way around the edge of the blanket. So you can kind of see me do it again. Pull it through, squish together, make sure that working yarn goes through those 2 to make 1 loop. So now let's close it off. My blanket is not a rectangle, but this works for any edge. So you're coming up on the end right here where you're gonna meet up with where you started. So here is your last loop coming in, pulling through, push through that last 2 loops, put them together, bring your working yarn through, and then you're gonna pull that working yarn all the way through. So if you haven't cut it already, you'd have to cut it there. Tighten where you're not gonna break it. And remember that tail end that we had? We're gonna tie those 2 together. So you should have 2 tail ends there. Double knot it so it doesn't come apart, and cut each tail so they're about 1 inch long. And I'll show you what we're gonna do with those here in a second. We're not just gonna leave them on there to look like little ears, okay? You're gonna fuse those tails back onto one of the border loops. So I'm gonna fuse that onto the black part so it looks seamless. There's another tail end over here, so we're gonna fuse that part back onto one of the loops of the border color. And then you're all done. There you go. There's how to add a border.